Okay, let's go ahead and get things underway. Let me just get us to where we need to go, which is right here. Hey, everyone. Spidey Librarian here, and welcome to Film First Friday. You guys know how this works. This is the live streaming show where I watch a movie for the very first time on my YouTube channel and react to it. I'm looking forward to tonight's feature. We're going to be watching Minotaur, which is, apparently this is a straight up horror movie. Like, it takes some Greek mythology, creatures at least, and is like, here you go, horror movie time. So, which is good because, as you guys know, I like me some horror movies, you know? I ask in the chat, anyone ever watch, Greek mythology themed horror before? And I'll tell you this much, if you have gone and seen the Odyssey lately, there are at least two scenes from that movie, two big scenes that are straight up horror. Like, whoa, no, 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 no. I'm good. I'm good. I'm ready to not be a part of that anymore. Um, but um, but yeah, no. Greek mythology is one of those subgenres where it's like, if you really want to, you could make it pretty horrific. So I'm looking forward to it. Anyways, I hope you guys are doing well. As you can maybe barely see just out of frame, Ms. Trouble is right here. And she is very interested in my dinner. I only just woke up a little while ago. I came home from work and I just crashed. And basically, I just woke up and I'm like, oh, I need to order dinner. So I ordered some Wingstop. Trouble is very interested in it. I'm gonna see if I can, if I can mollify her with some treats. So, anyways, let me see who's here. Let me see what you guys are saying. Queen Glamazon is here. Yeah, good to see you. Welcome. Queen Glamazon says that the Odyssey was a horrible movie to sit through. I'm really sorry to hear that because I loved it. CG Anime Fan is here. Good to see you as well, my friend. He says, regardless of the film, what the film itself is like, the Minotaur has an awesome cover. I agree. That is a cool looking creature. So, Megan Hasley is here. Good to see you. Welcome. Queen Glamazon is also asking, why do they show the monster on the cover? I mean, some people do that and some people don't. I think in this case, because I hadn't heard of the movie Minotaur before this, so putting that terrifying and cool looking ass creature on the cover was probably a smart move. But yeah, Minotaur, a movie about a minute. Yes, yes, exactly. So. All right, let me go ahead and give Trouble her treats, and then we will get started. I see that King Matt is here. Good to see you. How are you this evening, my friend? Welcome. Let me go ahead and get Miss Trouble her streamly treats, and maybe she'll let me eat my chicken wings in peace. No, she won't. All right, let's go ahead. Hi. Hi. I love you. Okay. Ah, Trouble. Trouble gets treats. Trouble, trouble. Trouble gets treats. Trouble gets treats. Trouble gets treats. There you go. There's one. There's two. Dude, I got like six more over here, okay? I'm trying to fatten you up. Like, she's like, okay, Dad, whatever. All right, okay. I'm gonna take the rest of these. I'm gonna put them on top of the armoire so that way I can maybe eat at least a chicken wing in peace. So hold on a second. Okay, she sailed after those things. So, all right, okay. So, for anyone who is just absolutely dying to know what I am going to be eating for dinner tonight, here it is. Some Wingstop. I got some chicken wings, bone in. And then I got some fries and I got some cheese sauce on the sides because I don't like to pay for cheese fries. So, um, let me go ahead and see. All right, there we go. All right, I'm gonna put the bag over here. I'll probably be using that bag soon because of my getting rid of my refuse. You guys know what I mean. Okay. All right, let me see. What else are people saying? Ray Harryhausen featured a creature called the Minotaur in Sinbad and the Eye of the Tiger. Oh yeah? Okay. A mechanical monster based on the Minotaur. So I'm in my playthrough of God of War. One of the big boss battles is the Minotaur. Oh my God, was that a fun one? And he's all like dressed up in like mechanical looking armor and stuff, and you have to like knock the armor off of him and then kill the Minotaur underneath. It was a fantastic fight. Sorry, you're gonna see me eating, so. But but yeah, that boss battle was unbelievable. Like I cannot believe how much I love that game. It is so much fun. All right, King Matt is asking what all movies won the votes for the month of August in last night's stream because he didn't stay long, so you weren't sure. Oh man, King Matt, you got to go watch the stream. No, I'm just kidding. Let me see. The top vote getters were Jurassic Park 3, The Last Samurai, and Eight Below. And then my pick by Fiat was Castaway. So those are the four movies that we will be watching in August. So I haven't posted a graphic yet because I haven't decided the viewing order, but those are the four movies that we will be watching in August. So excuse me. All right. Okay, let's see. That's right. Sadly, Frozen did not win. Yeah. Um, I'll be honest. I was pretty surprised. I figured it would. I figured it would have at least placed fairly decently. It got the second least amount of points last night. So, all right. Queen Glamazon says that Theseus slew the Minotaur and found his way out of the labyrinth with a ball of yarn. Yes. And Tom Hardy's character in this movie is named Theo, so I assume he's at least partially based off the character of Theseus from the myth of the Minotaur. So we'll see. But at least for look who's back already. She's like, "Hey dad, I smell something pretty delicious." Yeah. Yeah, that's some nice smelling dinner you got there. You going to share with your favorite daughter? Huh? Huh? And I'm like, "Oh my god, this cat. Trouble, you're a butt." Yes, you are. You're a butt. You're a big old orange furry butt. I love this cat so much. I love her so much I can deny her nothing. So, all right. Yeah, Tom Hardy is the star in this apparently. So, okay. Moment. Now, fortunately, this one is only about 90 minutes long, so it's not a terribly long watch. Um, so I might not like I'm chomping down some fries because my stomach is just really hungry right now. But once I get enough calories in, I might just save the chicken for afterwards. Like when we're done with this stream. Which, by the way, I've been asleep this evening, so I may do a video game stream after this. So if anyone is still up late and wants to hang out with me, if I decide to do a game stream, let me know what you'd like me to play. So, all right, I'm gonna slide the food over this way, and we're gonna get started with the sound test. Now, apparently, the only place that you can legally watch the movie Minotaur is on, at least in the US, is on Amazon Prime Video, where you have to rent it. Fortunately, I apparently had the exact amount of credits on my Amazon Prime account to cover rental for this movie. So I'm basically watching it for free. But yeah, it's a $3 movie. So if you guys have access to it, excellent. If not, that's where you can watch it. And I'm just going to go ahead and hit play on it. Let me go ahead and make a couple of adjustments first. I need to mute the desktop audio. And I need to plug in the headphones. So let me go ahead and do those things. And I'm going to go ahead. I'm hitting play right now. Guys, let me know if you hear anything you shouldn't, but you never know. If you do, it's a copyright issue, and I just don't want to, deal with that. So, okay, all right. I am definitely getting the sound here. Lionsgate Films, a Lionsgate entertainment company. Minotaur is an adaptation of the ancient Greek story of Theseus and the Minotaur. Okay, hold on. Amazon loves to put trivia up whenever, and you can turn it off, but I actually kind of like it. But let me just read the first card. In the story, the Minotaur was born after King Minos' wife had sex with a bull, and the beast was kept in a labyrinth built by the inventor Daedalus. When King Minos' son was killed in Athens, Minos ordered that the Athenians, hold on, I wasn't done, sacrifice their children to the Minotaur every 9 years as recompense. This practice continued until Theseus, the prince of Athens and son of the sea god Poseidon, traveled to Crete and killed it. Okay, so why? So did the Athenians have to send their children to Crete every 9 years? I don't know. If anyone knows, feel free to let me know that in the in the chat. So, hi. I know you want chicken. I know you want your dad's chicken. It's probably not going to happen. I'm going to try not to eat that during the movie, so you may have to wait. Okay? All right. Okay. All right. So, I'm going to go ahead and bring this back to 0, and we'll get started in just a few minutes here. So, all right. There's a few sites where you can watch the Minotaur, not according to my Google searching, but that's just for me. So if you found something where you can watch it, go ahead and watch it there. But I mean, don't worry. I know that there are other ways of acquiring media that but I'm talking about the ways where you know you won't be frowned upon by the law and things like that. You don't want to run into these copyright issues because that's just bad for you, apparently. So, okay. All right. Queen Glamazon has a cat named Kali. Nice. Very cool. Okay, I think we're going to go ahead and get started. Now, before we do, I need to let anyone who is new here know if you're here looking for audio and video from the feature in question, I'm afraid that is not going to happen here. What you see right now is pretty much what you're going to get, which is basically me on camera watching and reacting to the feature in question. So my reactions will be genuine, but essentially, You're not going to see any video or hear any audio. This is a watch party video, and so I will have a timer queued up. Let me go ahead and get us over to the overlay right now for that. I will have a timer. You'll be able to see where I am on the movie timeline, and so you can always sync up and just kind of watch along with me if you prefer. The intent is to make reaction video content off of this at some point in the future. I don't know when, because I never have the time to edit, but that is the plan at some point or another. So to that end, I will have an intro. We'll be doing the viewing itself. Then we will have what I call the post-mortem, where we review and react to what we've watched. Then I'll do an outro, and then we will be done, and that's basically the pecking order. So if this is not the reason you're here, if this is not the kind of content that you're into, camera pointed at me and then reacting, I get it. I understand. Please feel free to click away. I'm not here to waste your time. I certainly don't want to do that. And I also don't want the negative reactions from people who think that I'm here making clickbait content intentionally, which is definitely not the case. I got a handful of people in the chat right now who will vouch for me. They are here. They are here to hang out and do things. So, and look at you. You're just so pretty. You're so pretty. You are the prettiest baby. Yes, you are. Your dad loves you so much. Okay. All right. Sorry guys. I had a nosebleed earlier today too. And so I'm just trying to make sure that it's not starting up again. I hate nosebleeds. They're a pain. I mean, they're actually painless technically, but my God, they are kind of a just, you know, they're an emotional pain. Like, hey, I don't want to deal with this right now. Come on. I don't like leaking. Especially not red. All right. Okay, so some of you guys are kind of cool in with a game stream. What would you like me to stream? I could do Pal World if you want. I haven't played it since it, was fully finished and everything, so we could do that later if you want. So, all right. Okay. I said we would get started, and we're going to get started with that intro, and we're going to do that right now. Hey everyone, Spidey Librarian here, and welcome to Film First Friday, the live streaming show where I watch a movie for the live streaming show where I watch a movie for the very first time on my YouTube channel and react to it. Today's feature is going to blend Greek mythology, a favorite topic of mine, with another favorite movie genre of mine, horror. And so we're going to be watching the 2006 film Minotaur, starring Tom Hardy. Yeah, hold on. Please remember that as Film First Friday serves as both a reaction and watch party, this will serve as both a watch party and reaction to the 2006 film Minotaur. I'll be honest, I hadn't heard of this movie before last month, and when it was one of the winners of the poll where we choose what new movie I watch for the following month, I was more than a little surprised. And then I took a look at the cast, and I'm like, whoa. There's like 3 people on here that are like among my favorite actors. One of them, Tom Hardy. All right. I like Tom Hardy. He played a young Picard in Star Trek Nemesis. Star Trek Nemesis. There we go. He's played Venom in the Venom movies, and I also saw him in Mad Max Fury Road. So I know this man can act, or at least act in a certain manner that definitely works for me. I found that Tony Todd is in this. If you've got a horror movie with Tony Todd in it, I'm going to be intrigued, all right? I haven't seen any of the Candyman movies, but you know where I know him from? Star Trek. kind of like with Tom Hardy. Um, Tony Todd played Worf's brother, Kern, in several episodes of Star Trek The Next Generation and also Star Trek Deep Space Nine. And that man's voice is so distinctive. It was so distinctive that when I watched the trailer for the Spider-Man 2 video game that came out in 2023, and finally we got to hear Venom speak, and it was Tony Todd's voice, and like the hair on my neck, I could feel it rising. I'm like, is that Tony Todd voicing Venom? And I'm like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. So yes, no, I love that man. Sadly, he passed on, I think, within the last year, which was sad because I will say this. I know some of you guys have heard the story about my cat Trouble and how she almost died 3 years ago. I had her in an animal hospital for 2 weeks. It was very expensive. And I actually followed Tony Todd on Twitter when I was still on Twitter. And he would post pictures of his cat. And so I told him on Twitter at one point, I told him, no, 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 no. I love you. No. I told him about Trouble's like medical travails. And he actually retweeted it. And that was really sweet of him. And so like I'm always going to love that man, not only because of his work in horror, but also because he was just a beautiful soul. He posted pictures of his cat all the time, and sometimes I would post pictures of Trouble to add to the content. But yeah, no, great guy. So also apparently Rutger Hauer is in this. I haven't seen Rutger Hauer since we watched Lady Hawk earlier this year, and I was like, oh wow, okay, all right. So yeah, we've got 3 different actors in this movie that are fantastic and that I am just really eager to see how they contribute to this movie. So I'm looking forward to this, at least for those reasons. I don't know how good or bad the movie is. Again, I know nothing about it. Didn't know anything about it until about a month ago. But we're going to get to it, and I'm excited to do that, and we're going to do that in just a moment. If you enjoy these reactions, please go ahead and thwip the like button, and if you haven't already, consider subscribing as well. Also, consider sharing this out with your friends, your family, your followers, anyone that you think would enjoy my reaction to these media. In this case, fans of horror, fans of Greek mythology, fans of Tom Hardy, Tony Todd. It's all good. Whether you like or dislike this film, let me know why in the comments. I would love to have a conversation with you about this film. And finally, you can find the full and unedited live stream of this reaction on my YouTube channel. There is a master playlist of all movies that I watch and react to, and I divide them up into shorter playlists, although they're still pretty long by this point. Both by genre and also by movie tag. Minotaur will be under the genre playlists for horror and fantasy movies, and will be in several tagged playlists for Greek mythology movies, sword and sandals movies, monster horror movies, Tom Hardy movies, and I haven't put it on there yet. I'm going to add it right now, though, and also Tony Todd movies. Because if I don't already have a playlist for Tony Todd, that man deserves one, all right? Because that man is awesome for so many reasons. You're missed, Tony Todd. You are missed. Okay. All right. So I think that's everything, right? Right? Yes. Okay. So I think that covers everything. So be sure to grab what you need here. Get any snacks, any drinks, yoink them on over here, web yourselves in, because we are about to dive headlong into 2006's Minotaur. All right. Okay, guys. let's go ahead and get things ready. I know I need to get my script out, so I'm going to do that. Let me see. Where's my script? There's my timer script right there. Okay, all right. Okay. And you guys know how this works. I am going to go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and give out the here we go, thwip. About a second after that, I'm going to hit play on the feature in question. And then after that, about a second later, I'm going to hit go on the timer. I'm going to give myself about a 2-second kind of temporal cushion right here. And then that'll give me time to make sure that things are as accurate as I can make them while we're watching it. So, okay. All right. Let me see. I'm sorry. I've missed what some of you guys were saying. Okay. Tom Hardy did play Bane, yes. Tony Todd did play the Candyman. I've never seen any of those movies, just so you guys know. Um, maybe I should watch the first one in October. Maybe. I don't know. Let me know if you think that would be a good idea. Sith Apple is here. Good to see you. Welcome. All right. That Tony Todd story is really touching. Thank you for. Oh, yeah, no, dude, he I mean by the time he passed, I mean he had gotten up there in age. But like that voice of his was just so like it was so distinct. And if you guys ever want to cry your eyes out, like if you just need a good cry, okay? Go watch excuse me, sorry. Stupid phlegm. Go watch the episode of Star Trek Deep Space Nine that is called The Visitor. All right. Excuse me. I hate it when this happens. All right. That episode of Star Trek is like it is the greatest tearjerker in the entire franchise, in my opinion. It stars Tony Todd. He's not playing Kern in that episode. Excuse me. He's playing a very, very old Jake Sisko. All right, the son of the main character of the show. And it is fantastic. If you have ever loved a parent or been a parent, that episode is going to just crush you. It is so good. It is. I will say that it's not easy to watch, but it also has a very good and uplifting ending. So, and again, Tony Todd is the star of that episode. He is fantastic in it. That man, he was a beautiful soul, and I feel like the world is a little less light because he is no longer in it. So, all right, okay. Oh, a lot of people saying Candyman. Yes, you should definitely watch Candyman. So, okay, all right. Hey, is IDK here? Have did did yeah, okay, all right. Let me say hello to IDK because I don't think I did when he got here. So welcome, IDK. Thank you for being here. We're going to get started here in just a moment. I know I went on a tangent right there before we were going to get started. But I mean, let's face it, guys. Let's face it. You come here for the tangents, don't you? Come on. Admit it. Tell me you come here for the tangents. Nah, I'm kidding. Uh like if you do, great. If you don't, hopefully you still enjoy them at least. So, all right, everyone. Are you guys ready for this movie? I am so ready to see this movie. I yeah, no. Okay. There's my water taking up space on the screen. Can I get it over here? Maybe. All right, this will work. It'll be fine. And if I can't move it over this way. I just can't. So maybe I should just move the food over to here. Trouble, don't you touch it. She's gonna make a play for it, I'm sure. All right. Megan, this is the 2006 film, so I'm guessing they never quite get the movie years right. Sometimes they'll say Avengers Endgame is from 2020, which it's definitely not, but or 2018, which it also isn't. It's from 2019, but maybe they finished, shooting it in 2018. I don't know. I don't know. So, okay. All right. Let's go ahead and get things underway. All right, everyone. 2006's Minotaur. Here we go. Okay, I think I'm maybe a second off from the maybe a second off from the timeline, but we should be good. All right, Lionsgate, show me what you got. Is this going to be good? It better be. Okay. So, why did this queen lady decide to get it on with a bull? Like, was she just really that lonely at the time, or what? Okay, I'm going to assume that's the sound that thing makes. And if I can, I'm also going to turn down my volume. Oh boy. Since when is a bull a god? Bull is an animal. I suppose you can ascribe it divine status, but okay, a living god. Whoa. Hello. Oh, wait. Ah, okay. All right. I'm seeing the justification for the. Okay. 13 months? Wow. That is a long gestation period. Is she even going to survive the birth? I guess that makes sense. Oh my god. Wow. They're giving this thing an entire origin story. And I'm not gonna lie, it's a bit horrific, but I'm kind of here for it too. So, oh, okay, they're messing with the numbers a little bit. So this beast is basically their living god. It's Minos' living god. If you're gonna lower them into a labyrinth, at least let them out of the net. Come on. If they're stuck in the labyrinth with it, why not? Okay. Why did they make it the village of Thena and not the city of Athens? Like, come on. I guess they have to make some changes, but why do it that way, you know? Hey, Tom Hardy, how you doing? Uh-oh. Well, that's not good. Oh, that's Rutger Hauer. You know, it's only as I have gotten older that I really kind of grasp the meaning behind when someone in a position of authority tells you, don't worry about that, let me worry about it. Uh, and in certain situations, it's like, it's sort of like, this thing is stressful. Don't take that on. Let me handle it so you don't have to worry about it. And like when I was young, it's like, dude, what, you think I can't handle it? And now it's like I realize it's like, okay, yeah, that would have been undue stress, you know? So does she not talk? Okay, so she's mute. Okay. Don't don't try to force someone to talk if they don't talk. Oh boy. Yeah, and so lots of people are like, yeah, well, you're not making any sacrifice. Which I get it. I totally get it. Dee Dee? Okay. Oh, whoa. Dad is his wingman. uh, so I take it Fion was like an old girlfriend of his that was taken by the Bull Empire armies. What's he doing? Is he go? Oh, the wolves are going after their sheep. Okay. Oh, it's a race against the howlers. Uh-oh. That's right, sheep. Run, run. Okay, so they killed at least one, but and then they're just running away. You'd kind of want to stay and feast on your kill, I would imagine. I think these wolves didn't really strategize very well. Is Are he and the wolf playing a game of cat and mouse now? Oh, is this her cave? Come here, boy. Come here, boy. I have a message for you, boy. Come here. Oh, her, that's her wolf. Okay. Okay, how do you know this? I would be immediately skeptical. Eeh. Again, I would be like, how do you know this? Is she like, is she an outcast oracle or something? I'd be like, okay, keep your wolves off my sheep in the future, lady. You know? Okay, what are we flash forwarding here? What's going on? Dreams, dreams, of course. Really? he's like, he's like, dude, I sent you a perfectly good replacement. Why can't you just take her? Oh, mofo. Uh-uh. Yeah, no, I'd have beat his ass as soon as he kicked any of my sheep. You don't do that. Tyro? His name is Tyro? Oh, that's a little on the nose. Yep, here they come. Um, the big bad armies are here. Yep, this would creep me out. You suddenly are accosted by a fighting force and they're all wearing these terrible masks. As a village elder, I just can't believe that I would have to preside over this every 8 years. Like, oh my god, are you kidding? Oh, they took Morna. They took the one that doesn't speak. Wow, they had a girl hiding in the hay. Hmm. Well, she's going. Wait, what? And so he's guided by a vision of his lost love. He's gonna volunteer basically. He's gonna piss his dad off something fierce. Oh, that was one of the bully kids. Yeah, is Tyro gonna get picked? He better be. Do they really have to make like a production out of this? I mean, good God. It's terrifying enough that they're gonna take their children from them. I don't care for the idea of it, but this family at least has it right. They're like, and one of them was like, "Yep, I got this. I'll go." Like, that's a shitty decision that you have to make, but like that at least makes sure that no one is going to suffer unduly any more than they have to. Who did he who did he shove out of the way? He is going to be so mad. He is going to be so pissed off. That's his friend, isn't it? And that's his friend's girlfriend. Hey, Tyro. Tyro's like, what? I can't lead now that he's here? Yeah, clearly he would want to know why he's here. Oh god, that's a terrifying thought. Hey, little bench, just chill. All right, we're all in a shitty situation. Deal with it. Okay, uh-huh. To kill who? I thought this thing didn't sleep. Okay, well, that was that was the thing. Okay, so we're about to see the palace here. I will say that the lighting in this movie could be better. Oh, is that him? Is that Tony Todd? Yes, it is. Yep, that's him. I know that voice. With what? Oh, wait, let me guess. Fear, right? What is he doing? Is he like snorting something from that skull? Lord? Unknowing, yes. Jesus God. Don't look at me. I'm a god. Ooh, she is gorgeous. Oh, uh-huh. What is Theo gonna do about this? Okay, like this is this is very unnecessary as far as I can tell. Like I'm enjoying watching it, but it's like, do we really need to see this? Yeah, don't be afraid. I'm about to throw you guys in. Have fun. Oh my god. What? Okay. Oh, here he comes. Okay. There we go. Whoa. Was she about to step in? Okay, so she offended him by speaking? Why don't they just drop them all in together? Sacrifice, right? Talk so what? Okay, so she knows about the leper? Okay, all right. Oh, these are some nice food that they're giving these sacrificial prisoners. she's she's got she's flanked by two guys with spears. I don't think you have a choice here, dude. What the heck? Okay, lady, chill. Okay, wow. And the king is spying on this? Oh my god. What? Okay. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, is the king mad? Of course he hears. Uh-oh. Yeah, that's not surprising that that's his sister. Like, I'm not gonna let you take me. You're gonna have to work for this. Chicken. Ooh, I gotta use a blow dart to take him down. I mean, so far this really isn't a horror movie. It's more of a thriller. Whoa. Oh yeah, he's got me hanging upside down. Come on. Oh wow, thank you. He really likes to talk, doesn't he? Okay, so what are they doing with these other kids then? Like if they're lowering him into the Minotaur's lair. Okay, all right. So what they're lowering them they're lowering the rest of them in nets into the labyrinth by themselves at various points, right? I mean, like I can see that being a thing, but why didn't they lead with this, you know? Instead, they got to put him up for a night, feed him. The princess tries to seduce one of them. I mean, you know, like you could have avoided a whole bunch of complications. Not that I want Deucalion to win, but he's not acting very smart here. Oh, I think that was the I think that was the girl that offered herself up. He's pissed off at her, but you know, God, ugh, ugh, uh huh. Hmm. Yeah, I'd rather not see that if possible. What is going on? Oh, the gas? Okay. Uh-oh. Things are a bit woozy. Is that is that Theon that he sees? Probably. He's probably hallucinating a whole bunch of things right now. Oh. Like, if I were in this place, like it or not, I would be wandering around trying to find others. Everyone seems to be sticking where they are. Just pulled a skeleton out of a wall, you know? Ha ha. Hey, you never know. That thing could be imitating other people's voices. You just don't know. Oh, shut up, Vina. Girl, you need to quiet down. I'm sure that thing hunts among other ways by sound. Yeah, well, yeah, obviously. What is she doing? Are you serious? Damn. Just climb down. I'm gonna say, like, did she just take herself out of the picture entirely? It feels like she did. I mean, at the very least, she injured herself very badly. He can talk to the other gods? What? Whoa. Is that Tyro? Yeah, it is. Okay. Tyro is being very specific and very silent. Like, I kind of love it. Okay. Tyro's other bully friend. Oh, wow. Nope. I'm not gonna lie, that line, am I not a god with power over death? I don't know. The delivery on that was not so great. Okay, so they're laying a trap for it. I'm sure this is gonna go so well. Okay, okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. What the? Okay, how is she still alive and also apparently undamaged? I'm sorry, her heart. What? Yeah, that's a fair question. Oh, there's a way out? Ooh. Nice comeback. Oh man, she's a stubborn one. She gonna get herself killed. What the hell? Okay. Okay, that was an intro. And frankly, given the way Vina was talking, wow, holy crap. Okay. How many times has she been down here if she knows where the way out is? Oh wow. She must have kept real quiet. So well, we've lost two teenagers now, right? Okay, but Theo is not going to want to leave, right? Oh, God. He's seeing it. No, I would release your sister. How did you know about it? I thought gods didn't like being looked at. Yep. Lots of mercy. You're like, covered in mercy. Okay, wow. Seems you're, wait, what is this? Is this its lair? Yeah. Of course it's not right. Yeah, no. Oh, someone's about to lose. Someone's about to lose their life. So the girl who is not speaking. Oh, God. Dumb ass. Yikes. Oh. Okay, Morna spoke. Why didn't you attack it? Okay, all right. What was his name? Zico? He's gored. He's gone. That's 3 down. You gotta try, right? Yes. And she's going to tell you to shut up. Okay, well, then I'll run like hell. Okay, so we're down to Theo. Uh, so Theo, Morna, and Danu. Then we have Tyro, Dee Dee, the princess. What was her name? Rafaela? Like Tyro's kind of a dick, but at least he understands. This is one of those situations where it's like, yeah, no, it's all good. Who is that? Hi. Dude, let me guess. He's been in here for 8 years? I don't know about this. Yeah, I'm sure he is happy. I'm sure he's always happy to get fed every. Well, he's not even getting fed every 8 years. Like, each village has to send him every 8 years. So who knows how many times it happens every 8 years? You have 13 hours in which to solve the labyrinth. Ah. Oh, God. This dude has been going through it for a long time. Oh, that got his attention. Okay, now he's laughing at him. All right. Hmm. Character development time. Okay, this is not the place to confess feelings and start getting it on. This really isn't the time. Okay, good. Good. The hell was with that? That was weird. And she's just walking around by herself, huh? Okay, then go down there and take her back, moron. You're such a god king. Go do it. I would have loved it if they'd opened the door and it was just sitting there waiting for them. Yeah, that trustworthy woman right there. Does it matter? Okay, that would be interesting if the leper and the princess are the same person. Okay, dude, chill out. You're not Batman, okay? You're Bane. Don't do this. Moron. Hey, how you doing? This dude has the power to cause localized earthquakes. Wow. This really isn't the time to hold an interrogation, Theo. Uh-oh. Minotaur's like, oh, I smell a much more interesting smell this way. I smell royalty. Really? Because he's here, you've probably lived a lot longer than you otherwise would have. I'm sorry, Danu has gone a little bit crazy here. You gonna... Yeah, okay, what kind of coward are you? Come on, Deucalion. You were telling this beast that you control it and that you're the god here and all this other stuff. Don't much care for this interrogation scene. All right, I've got a map. I'm going. I would love it at this point if she's like, "Oh, and then we'll be together." He's just like, "I'm gay," you know. Like you see how he did not commit to her like at all. He just kept silent. All right, follow. She's not much of a climber, it seems. Okay, all right, never mind. Oh, 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 oh. Don't look down. He said, don't look down, and what did you do? Well, then calm down. Oh my God. Oh. Oh, poor girl. Poor girl, man. I feel a lot worse for her than I ever did for Vina. I mean, like, I'm really interested to know if she's actually here. You know, the more this goes on, the more I feel like he's just being manipulated. Uh huh. See, she looks like she's too well right here. He says as he embraces her. Yeah, I don't know about this. We? What? We? Yep, that's exact. What? Uh huh. Yeah, that was horrific. That was horrific. Yep, you've been lied to, boy. You've been lied to. You've been manipulated. Why were they trying to get him here? I guess they're trying to get him here to kill the beast. Well, why? Is he literally the only one that can do it? No, no, he won't. No, he won't. She doesn't say his name. Oh, man. Okay, look, I get that like they had a fight and now he's probably changing his mind and everything, but I would like that made a little bit more explicit. This just seems kind of like random, you know? Stay where you are. Don't talk. Be quiet. Oh God. This is wow. Uh, I'm sorry. I think I want to like this movie a lot more than I'm actually liking it, you know? Uh-oh, whoa, what happened there? What? And now, how's poor Morna handling this? So what? He doesn't see? He doesn't have eyes? So his vision is just terrible. Like you apparently can't go down there and face that thing, Deucalion, so what, a plant? So they've just been extracting it from the toll from that village. Yeah. Okay, so something about that necklace charm. Maybe it's made of steel and the caves are made of flint. I don't know. Yeah, and it's going to make you hallucinate again. Oh, hello. Good night, lady. Why is Tyro sacrificing himself for Theo? I don't understand why he did that. I thought we were going to get some interesting development on Tyro and why he doesn't like Theo. And okay, all right, he's still fighting it. Okay. Oh, oh, oh! It's the horn is through his back. Oh, he's gonna die. Oh, you came back just in time to watch him finally die. Hey! The thing is not even a man beast. It's just a. It's a necrotized bull. All right, princess. Better get under the water. You better find it quick. This is a hell of a time not to have it on you. Okay, that would be embarrassing if you were accidentally trampled to death by the Minotaur. Oh, how did it get there? It's like stuck on his horn. And apparently the sound is annoying him. Like he doesn't. Oh, oh. Okay, all right. All that thing has to do is like sideswipe him into one wall, and he is dead. Please give it to me. No, that's not what you say here. You just say, "Give it to me." Oh man, what I wouldn't give for a red cape right now. I just show it to him like, "Come on, come on." There we go. He's starting to flint and steel this thing. Hey, King, you should have a look at your little hidey holes. There we go. There, I was like, where's the boom? I was expecting a boom. Oh, is the statue gonna fall and crush the king? Oh yes, let's watch that happen. Oh, it didn't kill him though. All right, where's the beast? I'm sorry, where is the husk of the beast? Lady, I don't know. I hope I killed it. Let's find out. I don't hear him running around yowling in pain, so maybe. We may need to get there fast. This place might cave in. No, no, no. Where's the body? I want to see the body. Oh God, hey. Look behind you, please. Ooh. Hey, man. I like my beef charbroiled. Live by the horn, die by the horn. I mean, to be fair, I probably would have done that too. Like, get away from me. Big horror, big horrific eldritch thing. Yeah, you probably still need to get out of this labyrinth, like, soon. You caused an underground explosion. Okay, where's Morna? There we go. And Turag, yeah. Come on. We gotta get out of here, kids. Well, that's one section of the labyrinth we probably can't get back to anytime soon. Did we make it? Did we win? And suddenly we're just in a section of the palace. You know, like you do. And there's Deucalion. Well, he did more than you did. Uh-oh. What is she gonna do? Oh. He must either be really, really weak or feel really, really bad because he's basically letting her strangle him. Oh. Turag is just like, what the hell? All of this stuff, you know? Mm, yeah. Sorry we had to deceive you to get you here, but, you know, oops. No more bull masks. Wow. 1,000 years, huh? Oh, and Morna's the narrator. Okay. Hmm. All right. Interesting. No more bull cult. All right. All right. No, stop the autoplay. I don't need the autoplay. And we got about, I don't know, 5 minutes worth of credits. I'm not going to sit through the whole thing. As soon as it fades to black, I'll stop. We just got people standing here for this shot. You can see them swaying a bit. There's fire burning. What the hell? Did they shoot this specifically for the end credits? It's a weird decision. Okay. Probably about 30 seconds left. All right. Okay. Not terribly um not a terribly innovated bit of end credit screening, but that's okay. All right, let's go ahead and cut it off here for now. All right. Let's see. And we're going to go ahead and do that. Okay. All right. So, this was this was an experience. Um, so I feel like I wanted to like this movie a lot more than I actually ended up liking it. And it's not like it didn't have some decent parts to it. I thought that there were certain times and certain bits of pacing where I was like, okay, cool, I'm getting into this. I can feel myself getting kind of pulled in a little bit. And then there are just some points where it just takes you right out of the narrative because you're just like, whoa, 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 why the hell would you do this? You know? And I don't know. it's like I feel like the inclusion of, for instance, Tyro in the story. What is the point of him being in there? He's like this bully character who has beef with Theo, which is fine, but like we don't really ever find out why. There seems to be like there might be some, some development that could happen between the two, and it never happens. We've got some really weird and stilted delivery of some lines that I'm just like, why did you film that? Why did you make that the final, why did that make it into the final cut? Even Tony Todd had a couple of lines where I'm like, oh no, I didn't like he says something where he's like, I have control over life and death. And I just didn't believe it coming from him. And I don't like saying that because again, I love Tony Todd. But my God, there was Theo's interrogation, his like screaming interrogation of Turag about where Theon was, and I'm just like, stop it. Him screaming when Danu dies, and just it's just very much like, did you guys just record him having a breakdown or something? I mean, come on, I don't know. There are just a lot of moments in here where I'm just like, okay, all right, look, you could have done a lot better. I don't know. Um, Overall, like, I mean, I'm certainly not upset that I've seen this movie. I would say that I would probably give it 2.5 stars on Letterboxd. Like, it definitely, I don't think it's just a fine film. Like, to me, a 3-star film is like, yes, this is fine. I was perfectly entertained by it. I would say this is like a 2.5. It's like, I mean, it's mostly okay, but there are just a couple of things about it. The lighting was, I don't know, like, I get that the labyrinth was supposed to be this dark place, which I feel like it was entirely too light in some areas. But then there are like shots of the palace and the village where I'm just like, why is this shot like I have like, I'm developing a condition where I just can't see, the sun or something. It definitely has its good moments. Um, and I suppose the beast design was pretty cool. I'm still a little bit mad that it wasn't actually a Minotaur though. It was basically like a great big necrotized bull, essentially. And I mean, it was a cool looking necrotized bull, but I was still expecting like a great big humanoid, bipedal uh person or thing, with like a bull head, or something like that. And you know, I kind of wish we had gotten that, but we didn't. And the design that we got was pretty cool, and it definitely made for some interesting, like, kind of chase slash galloping scenes especially towards the end. But like, eh, you know, I wish it could have been a little bit better on that front. But I mean, that's a decision they made early on in the process. Um, I would say between all of that, I do think that for the most part, Tom Hardy turns in a serviceable performance. There are one or two places where he's like, "Come on, dude, can you put a little bit more feeling into this?" And there were times that I felt like Tony Todd was just like he was here to pay his rent, basically. Um, Rutger Hauer he was fine, but he isn't in very much of the movie. I frankly would have liked to have seen his character's reaction to his son being, replacing himself. We never get to see that. I really think that that would have been an interesting thing to show that they just didn't. And yeah, I don't know. So yeah, I think overall this is a 2.5, 2.5 stars for me. Um, and I don't know, would I give this a heart? I mean, there were times when I was having fun. They're like when they finally light everything on fire and blow up the underground. That was fun. The woman that played Rafaela, I'm not gonna lie, she was fun to look at. She was a lot of fun to look at, actually. I don't know who that actress is, but at least in this movie, oh man, they made her look good. Um, but yeah, overall, 2.5 stars. Um, and I mean, it's about on the level of I think the Craven movie, which is like, I mean, it wasn't terrible, but it's not great either, and that's kind of where this is. Just as a horror movie experience that features Greek mythology, I was serviceably entertained. So, all right. Everyone was phoning it in. It definitely felt like that a lot of the time, you know? Like it definitely felt like that. Cuz again, I'm not used to watching Tony Todd and going, "What?" you know? Like that's what was going on throughout this whole thing. I'm like, "Tony Todd, come on, dude. I know you're better than this. I know you're better than this." So, all right. In the myth, Theseus's father unalives himself because they forgot to take down the black sails when they came back. Oh, oops. He thought his son had died. Right, right. Did a Romeo and Juliet. So, all right, all right. Let me go back up and see what you guys have been. Wow, lots of commentary for this one, guys. I'm really happy about that. Let's see. Why is everything so dark? Thank you, Queen Glamazon. Yes, you are correct. Why is everything so dark? That really, ugh, reminds you of the Odyssey. Hi, Trouble. Trouble's like, Dad, I want you to feed me your food. Hey, baby. Your dad loves you. Your dad loves you. I'll give you some chicken in a little bit, okay? I will, but you gotta let me finish this, okay? No, you cannot have any chickens right now, okay? I love you. Your dad loves you very much. All right. Let's see. This reminds you of the Odyssey. Is it set in the same universe? I mean, I don't think so, but I don't know. I could be wrong, but I don't think so. So the hall monitor is the hero. The hall monitor? Space Ghost, can you elaborate on that? I'd be curious to know what you mean. Is that like a role that Tom Hardy has played? If so, I'm not familiar with it. So, all right. Let's see. He looks young here. When was this made? This was made in 2006. Blade Runner is one of your favorite movies. Blade Runner is a good movie. CG says that Tom Hardy and Rutger Hauer are both actors that he was introduced to in Christopher Nolan's Batman trilogy. Yes, that is correct. They are both in it. For those that don't remember, Rutger Hauer played the corrupt businessman in Batman Begins. Yes. Mr. Earl, I believe his name is. Ancient Greece up in Canada, you mean? I don't know. All right, let's see. She got eaten by the bull man. All right. Pesky wolves, yeah. A witch, obviously. Yeah, okay, I should have thought about that. I was like, what is she, like an exiled oracle or something? But yeah. Um, it's a little bit like Conan the a little, I guess. They should have just fought these guys. They'd have killed them all, though. Did he think this through? I mean. All right. Hold on one second, guys. All right. It's available on YouTube for free. What? Oh, okay. Well, nice to know. Malice in the Palace. This movie is giving me glaucoma, just like the Odyssey. Wow. Queen Glam, tell me how you really feel, you know? All right, let's see. What kind of remake of Theseus do we have here? Yeah. I mean, it's definitely nothing great. It's okay. It's in reinterpretation, I guess. I don't know that it's necessarily like, I don't know. Right. The gang is all together. Yeah, for about 5 minutes. Yeah, no, everything was very dark in this movie. Yeah, absolutely. All right, CG says that coincidentally, Tony Todd and Rutger Hauer have another connection besides Minotaur. They both guest appeared in Smallville. Okay. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if this were all shot in studio, actually. Where's David Bowie when you need him? Nice. Yeah. Vina was the first to go. I was not a fan of her. Yeah, exactly. You would think it's like, I'm in a place where a thing is hunting me. Like, at least until you meet other people, you be quiet, you know? Yeah, the fall did not only not kill Rafaela, but she seems completely fine. And I'm just like, what the hell? Why? You know? All right. Yeah, she's not only alive, not a scratch on her. Absolutely. Yeah, no, she has plot armor. Absolutely, yes. Yeah, Tony Todd is evil. He's not as charismatic as he usually is, though. Hi, Trouble. You're gonna have to wait. Your dad loves you. Yes, thank you, Queen Glam. Yeah, you're right. Doesn't really look like a Minotaur. Just a necrotized bull, basically, you know? It's the guy who used to open Monty Python. What? You have the whole show on Blu-ray? All right. The Odyssey needed a ferocious killer rabbit. Nice. Run away, run away. We got a really good look at some of the cave walls in this movie. You are absolutely correct about that. No one bought a single knife or weapon. Yeah, everyone started arguing among themselves, and it's just like, everybody shut up. Stop it. Let's see. Yeah, Minotaur had a whole feast before they finally took him out. All right, the fumes probably made him hallucinate. Yeah, I guess I could see that. Still, I mean, he got manipulated into coming to this place, you know? So, yeah, it is. It's just a really big animal. Like, okay, all right. All right, let's see. They should lure into one of the caves filled with, yeah. And that's what they did. Yeah. That water probably comes from somewhere that, let's see. Toro, Toro, yeah. Let's see. Cooked bull, beef. It's what's for dinner. Yes, absolutely. All right. Yeah, overall, I mean, it's like, yeah, this is it's okay. It's a movie, I guess, So yeah, because it felt 3 hours long. No, he definitely wasn't a very he wasn't a very heroic Theseus, but I mean, he was also just kind of like brought here under false pretenses too. So it's just like, yeah, what are you gonna do? I don't know that I'd be feeling particularly heroic or, so. In the myth, Theseus was a seasoned warrior who defeated many powerful men. Yeah. Wasn't he also like, wasn't he also the son of Poseidon or one of the other gods, right? He's also a crew member of the Argos and sailed with Jason on the mission to retrieve the Golden Fleece. Now that was not aware of, so that was adorable. Trouble for President. Yeah, they were like teenagers in a horror film. I agree. I want to squish that cat so bad. They never tried to find a way out through the water. Time killer at best, yeah. It's a movie, I guess, would be a funny quote to put on the cover of this film. It's a movie, I guess. Spidey Librarian. Yeah. Yeah, he was a demigod. Yeah, no, that makes sense. Like they definitely seem to take a lot of creative liberties with this story. And, I mean, like, I think it's good that people do that, but it doesn't always make for the best decisions. And I would say this movie is an example of that. So, all right. Lazy writing in this? Yeah, I would say the writing was definitely nothing to I don't know to rave about. So okay, all right. But there we go. We got through it. I'm gonna go. I need to stop the timer, don't I? Hold on a second, guys. There we go. All right, cool. All right, but yeah, yeah, that was a movie. Queen Glam, tell me. I need you to be honest to me about how you feel about the Odyssey. I'm sorry you didn't like it. I really enjoyed it. So, all right, guys. But anyways, um, so that's movie number 4 for Greek Mythology Month. Next week, I'm really excited for next week because we're going to be watching Hercules. And when I say Hercules, I mean Disney's Hercules. And I can't tell you guys how excited I am for that for many reasons. One, I've heard nothing but good things about this movie, about Disney's Hercules. Um, my my coworkers, whenever I tell them I haven't seen it, they all look at me like, "What is wrong with you? Why have you not seen it?" So I'm looking forward to that. What little I've seen of it, I've liked the animation. I hear that James Woods actually turns in a really good performance as Hades. Um, James Woods is definitely not my favorite person in the world, but I won't deny that he definitely can he can perform when he wants to. So I'm looking forward to that. Um Space Ghost asking if I've ever seen Immortals. No, I have not seen Immortals. That was one of the movies that we voted on last month to see what I'd watch this month. And I'm not gonna lie. After watching this, I'm like, yeah, maybe I kind of wish Immortals had scored a little higher. So, hi, hello, hello. You can't go over there right now. If you go over there, I'm gonna be really upset. Don't do that. Okay? All right? No, not yet. Not yet, sweetie. Your dad loves you. So, um, Hercules has musical numbers. Oh, really? Okay. All right. Which I guess shouldn't surprise me. A lot of animated Disney films do that. So, Immortals is another version of Theseus. Henry Cavill was in it. Okay. Hercules also has a good voice performance by Danny DeVito. Oh, Danny DeVito's in it? You probably shouldn't have told me that. My boss told me, she's like, don't look up the cast. She's like, you already know that James Woods is in it. Don't look for any more. So don't anyone tell me anything more about 1997 Hercules. We're going to watch it a week from tonight. I'm really looking forward to it. So, let's see. Mickey Rourke is in it. In Immortals? Okay. Queen Glam's favorite Hercules is Steve Reeves. I'm not familiar with that actor. What year did he play Hercules? I must know. All right. Lou Ferrigno, was he also played Hercules? I mean, that I could see. I mean, Arnold Schwarzenegger has played Hercules too, so um which I have not seen that, by the way. I tried to get Hercules in New York onto the list for this month, and it was just not in the cards. So remember when Kevin Sorbo played Hercules? Yeah, I was probably a teenager at that time. Kevin Sorbo, another person who is not one of my favorite people. He was a dick at Comic Palooza a few years ago. Um, which, to be fair, that year they had put a pretty cruddy con together. But instead of handling it well, he started just like shouting at the other things that were going on, and he was just being a jerk about it. So I don't know. Um, Kevin Sorbo, not among my favorite people. So, oh, you like Hercules in New York? I'll see it someday. I'll see it someday. I don't know when, but I'll see it someday. So, all right, guys. Well, this was fun. And we had a lot of people show up for this one, including looks like we had a couple of trolls show up as well. So, um, I mean, whatever. Someone recently told me, they're like, if you're getting trolls, that means you're doing something right, because some people out there are just gonna be big enough jerks that they're going to, try to derail you rather than to be creative themselves. So, whatever. Steve Reeves is Hercules in 1958. Okay. All right. Space Ghost liked Xena as well. I really didn't watch a lot of those back then. I mean, I knew who Lucy Lawless was and I knew who Kevin Sorbo was. I just didn't really sit down and watch those shows very much. So, let's see. They dubbed Arnold in Hercules in New York. They got rid of his accent. Oh, I've got to watch that someday. We've got to get it on the roster at some point. So, all right, guys, I think I'm gonna head off. Thank you guys for showing up and hanging out. I really appreciate it. This was a lot of fun, and this is No, this is to me that's what this is about. People coming on here, hanging out, chatting, talking about the movie, whether they like it or dislike it. I mean, hey, we're all different. We've all got our opinions, and I mean, not everyone is going to have the same opinion, and I'm cool with that. As long as we keep the conversation respectful, I'm good. So, um, but in the meantime, I think I'm going to go ahead and stop this stream. I'm gonna eat for a little bit, and then I'm up for a while, so I'm probably gonna do a gaming stream. For those of you that think you might join me on the gaming stream, what do you think? Pal World? Should I do Pal World, or would you like me to play something else? Let me know. IDK asking about the game stream. So tell me what you guys think. Should I do Pal World? I'm thinking I might install Pal World on my PC again, and then just other people, or we could do. I mean, we could go back to Lego Batman. We could do Arkham City, Immortals: Phoenix Rising. I suppose we could do Stardew. I'm not sure. You guys let me know what you'd like, and I'll give you just a couple minutes to respond, and then I'll end the stream. So, Space Ghost, thanks for coming by and hanging out. I appreciate it. Nice to meet you, and I'll look forward. It looks like you've got a lot of experience with watching and reacting to movies. So I'll be interested to hear your opinions on things. So, take care. All right. So, but yeah, IDK, Megan, if you're still around. Anybody else? What would you like to see me stream? I'll probably start the stream at about midnight because I want to take some time and eat. But let me know your thoughts because I would like to hear them. So, yeah, Trouble is just hanging out, just out of frame here. Well, no, it looks like she's in frame. So, but yeah, I love this kitty. She is best baby. So, all right, IDK is actually suggesting some Arkham. I could do Arkham. I'm still working on those damn campaign maps. So I could do that. Excuse me. Anybody else? I'll try to do some of the easier ones in addition to the others. God of War, I'm going to save until next Wednesday because I have a feeling if I start playing it, I'm gonna end up finishing it, and I want to save that for the final platinum run stream. So, oh God, no, guys, no God of War, please, please, no. Do I have Super Mario Bros. For Nintendo? I don't think I have access to it. I don't remember if I think I may have canceled my Nintendo Online membership, and right now that's the only way that I have access to the original Super Mario Brothers. I don't have like an NES cartridge with it. Otherwise, I just play it on the Retron 5. So yeah, no, I'm sorry guys, I have to veto God of War. I'm like this close to the end and I want to end it on the final stream. So all right. Okay, and Megan is like Arkham is fun too. Okay. All right. So I guess we'll do Batman Arkham. We'll do Arkham City. Um so I'll get ready for that. Graveyard Keeper. I think at this point we're just gonna settle on Arkham City. So I'll see you guys in about a little less than half an hour. So I'll start the stream at midnight. I'll schedule it in just a second here. But in the meantime, thank you to all of you who showed up tonight. I appreciate it very much. Take care. This is Spidey Librarian, and until my next stream or upload, I'll be wishing you a good day. Bye!